Hi everybody, it's Jared from DayTraders FX. Nice to be with you today. I was tired of just emailing and I figured it's time to make a video and talk a little bit about what we've been doing the past few days. So let's get right down to it. This week, Christmas is coming this weekend. We know that markets have slowed down. They've gotten kind of quiet. They've been a little boring. Maybe there's not, it's felt like there's not been a lot of trading opportunities. We still are finding them. We're still finding some good little trades to jump into. Here's a little example. We had some notes. Here's trades and details that I post pretty much every day. Well, not pretty much. I post them every day before the UK session. Here was a nice little one that we talked about, which was the pound dollar. This was a nice little trade idea before the UK session yesterday, which was Tuesday. Nice little trend line. Just looking for, as I posted in the notes, looking for that little break and a 25 to 40 pip movement. That ended up playing out okay. Here's our pound dollar on that same chart. You can see that this is the trend line. We'll go to the 1 hour chart that it was on. Here's that trend line. It moved, it broke. We had some nice confirmation there. Moved down 40 pips, exactly 40 pips. Big retracement, and it's back down again into some profit if those that held on to this are still in it. But otherwise, it did exactly what we were looking for. A little 40 pip trade, we'll take those all day long. There's no problem with those. Those are always great. Markets have felt a little bit thin though lately, and sometimes when they feel that way, it seems like some of these moves are a little crazy and a little unpredictable. Well, we have been working and experimenting in the group. Our morning sessions kind of go like this. We talk about some analysis that we want to look for today. And we spend the first, 15, 20, 30 minutes of the session kind of going through analysis. And then we try to spend the next hour kind of looking for trades to take together. And we have found a great way, sometimes markets are active in the morning and we can just jump into whatever. And sometimes they're not, and it kind of feels like, are we sitting? Are we waiting? And so we've been working on kind of a really high probability short-term trading technique that we've done the last couple of days. We've been able to produce some pretty nice little trades out of it. They're very short-term trades. They're good for a couple of pips, but they're really nice ways to kind of just grab some trades. A few of those examples. I won't tell too terribly much about these. I'm going to give you some more details about this in a moment. A few examples were this morning, dollar Swiss franc. We grabbed a couple of pips out of the dollar Swiss franc. We bought it down here and it ran up nicely. Why did we buy this trade? Was it because a double bottom, a weekly pivot, a 200 EMA here on this 1 hour chart? Why did we buy this trade? Well, that is a good question. And there's a lot of good details with that. But you can see a nice little buy. We got in pretty much to the pip at the bottom of this thing and ran it up for, 10 pips. Some people stayed in, got 15 pips out of it. But little quick 10 pip trade. We were in the thing for just a couple of minutes. We ran over then to the euro dollar. And on the euro dollar, let's go to a 15-minute chart, give you a little better details on how this looks. On the euro dollar, same kind of situation. We got into this euro dollar. Most of the entries happened right around 104.47, 48. You can see the high we had here was about 104.50 on the dot, and we got in just 2 pips shy of that high and sold it and ran it down, and everybody made, again, 10, 12, 15 pips on it. So while we're waiting for these larger setups, and we have a lot of big setups on 1 hour, 4 hour daily charts that are going to be good for, 2 to 500 pips. I'm super excited. For example, let me just show a little example here of what I think could be a very nice trade here. Euro dollar has made this nice move down. This was, our highs back here, 106.70, and our lows 103.70 almost. And depending on how much retracement we see here, I'm kind of projecting this next movement, which I think we have a very good possibility of, down into about 101.75, and it's it's chopping around. Markets are thin right now, not a lot of volatility, but I think that's going to be a great trade, and I think that's going to obviously that's a couple of hundred pips. We're sitting here around 104.25 30 area. That's a couple hundred pips. I don't think anybody is sad about that kind of a movement right there. But while we wait for those setups to happen, we have very similar setups on the pound dollar, on the dollar Swiss franc, on a lot of these other trades. While we wait for those to happen, why not grab a couple of very high probability trades that we're starting to kind of experiment with in the group that are, again, we're in them for several minutes. We're only taking a handful of pips, 10, 15 pips. But we can do these trades quite a bit, and they're very, very high probability. One thing that we have learned how to do is find trades using a couple of couple of kind of key indicators to produce some very consistent gains. We had basically no drawdown on either of those trades, the dollar Swiss franc or the euro dollar. I think we were down spread plus maybe 1 or 2 pips at the worst point, if that. So this is a great little way to find some nice short-term trades while we're waiting for the bigger setups. Do you want to learn a little bit more about this setup, how it works? If so, head over to DayTradersFX.com. We post these details on a daily basis. If you go over to the blog situation here, you can see there's videos and charts every single day. I'm posting things here. December 9th, we had a little weekend, 12th, 13th, some weekends. There's just lots and lots of great details in there. If you click on demand, this is our video library. This is where we post all of our videos, all of our details, what we do every single day. You can get unlimited access to every video we post in here for $49 a month. Or you can just come and pick up each individual video that you want. They're $3.99 per video. Yesterday, on December 20th, we talk about this, and starting at about 34 minutes on this video, we talk in more detail about what this setup is and how we're trading it. Now, there are going to be some details, and this will be a great reason to get a free trial to the trade group and check out why we're doing what we're doing and how we're doing it and get some precision. You can get a 2-week free trial by just going to DayTradersFX.com. 2 weeks, 14 days, and you can see what we're doing. It's a great way to kind of follow along. But head over to this, and you can rent this video for $3.99. It is a great explanation of how this trade works. Again, right about the 34-minute mark, we start talking about this. We show several examples of how that works. Today, on December 21st, the video will be up in just a couple of moments. We post a video every single day. You can see this. Every day we post videos. And on December 21st, you can see that we have some video of us taking these trades and how they worked out and how quickly they worked out. If you have a spare $8, watch both of these videos. Get them, watch them. It's going to be well worth your time. If you find that it's interesting, subscribe to the channel. $49 a month. If not, you can pay a couple of bucks here and there. If you think that there are some good things that that you could learn as a trader from all of this, head over to DayTradersFX.com and get a 14-day free trial. 14-day free trial. If you just scroll down a little bit here on the page, you can see all the details. Start your free trial. 14 days. Jump on. We'd love to have you. There's no pressure, no obligation to buy. You can just try it out and see how it goes. And if you have any questions, you can send us an email at support@daytradersfx.com. We'd be more than happy to help, and we'll take it from there. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a wonderful week, and we have more trades to come before we finally take a little Christmas break. So thanks again, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Take care.